Assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation. Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Hey folks, good morning to you and thank you so much for stopping by the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. I'm Ben Luna back with another update, this time your weather today, made possible by Arctic Air, heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services. In fact, as we go forward through the remainder of this week, Arctic Air may be your best friend because, man, it's going to be hot across the area. Here's a look at satellite and radar. This is over the past few hours this morning. Not a lot to talk about. Clear skies mainly and dry. Now, a word about being dry as we go forward through today and tomorrow too, and a chunk of Wednesday. I think we're going to be mostly dry across the area, even though taking a look at Futurecast this morning, the HER model is trying to bring in one or two little scattered showers later into this afternoon, just over a very small part of the area. For that reason, rain chances are going to be really 10% and below across our entire viewing area today, so by far, the vast majority of you will stay extremely warm. Heat indices climbing high across the area. Heat advisory remains in effect through this evening for a good portion of our area. You can see that activity on our weather channel going through the course of today. I do expect that advisory to be expanded as we go through the next day or so. Overnight, we're going to be in good shape, and then for tomorrow, kind of repeat the process, staying mostly dry for your Tuesday, just a mix of clouds and mostly sunshine. Temperatures soaring as we move into Tuesday and the rest of the midweek time frame. However, Wednesday evening, we'll start to see a little bit of a change. A few more clouds will start to filter into the area, and that's going to reflect a couple of things. One, we may see a slight increase in rain chances across the area Wednesday evening through the coming weekend. Slight as in maybe up to 30%, give or take. Still mostly dry across the area. Heat indices will still be very, very high, even though with added cloud coverage, the air temperature may be a little bit lower. So bear with me on that, okay? I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Here's a look at the forecast model through the remainder of the work week, still bringing in moisture, and therefore we will have a slightly greater shot at seeing a few spotty showers. Check on your Mama Nim and Swamp Bunt, the outlook on the heat index value chart from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. Yep, we went there with that. That's how it's going to be as we head through the remainder of the work week. Again, please be careful and stay inside if at all possible. Here's a look at your forecast as we head through the remainder of the work week. Today, of course, about the same. We're going to be in the low 90s for daytime highs. Start tomorrow morning off at 73, and then we're back in the mid 90s all the way through Thursday, only dialing it back just ever so slightly as we look ahead toward Friday and the coming weekend, thanks to some extra cloud coverage and maybe one or two scattered showers more so than what we'll see at any other time this week. That is a check on your forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. Taylor Plott is in at noon and Fred is back at 5, right here on Tennessee Valley Weather. Have a great day.